क्या आपको पता है that rich nations waste $750 billion of food every year, double the amount needed to end global hunger? Almost a third of the food that is produced worldwide annually gets thrown away. आज के Sustainably Yours एपिसोड में हम बात करेंगे फूड वेस्टेज के बारे में and ways in which we can make the situation a little bit better. कुछ महीनों पहले एक वीडियो वायरल हुआ था जहां पे एक टिकटॉकर एक पॉपुलर फूड चेन का फूड वेस्टेज प्रॉब्लम एक्सपोज कर रहा था। इस वीडियो ने काफी कुछ रिवील किया अबाउट हाउ शेमलेसली सो मच फूड इज डम्प्ड आउट एंड दिस इज एक्चुअली अ वेरी कॉमन अकरेंस। इसके कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस हैं पहले तो कि ये फूड सर्विस बिजनेसेस बिलियंस ऑफ प्रॉफिट्स ऐसे ही छोड़ देते हैं, जबकि अगर ये एक्स्ट्रा फूड रिसाइकल होता और इन पे फूड वेस्ट स्ट्रेटजीज इंप्लीमेंट होते तो अ प्रॉफिट ऑफ $2 billion कुड बी जनरेटेड इन जस्ट अ सिंगल कंट्री। एंड सबसे शॉकिंग बात तो ये है कि मोर देन $200 billion is spent on growing, processing, transporting and disposing food that's never even eaten. More importantly, let's talk about food insecurity. Someone who falls under the label of food insecurity does not have consistent access to food, doesn't have enough food to lead a healthy lifestyle, and doesn't have the means to provide their family with proper meals. This will obviously not come as a surprise to you, but more than 30% of India's population is food insecure. And when it comes to the food wastage in India, matters are even grimmer. Indians waste as much food as the entire population of UK consumes. हम जो फूड प्रोड्यूस करते हैं उसका 40% वेस्ट होता है. So over 7 tons of food is thrown away every day. Specifically, 24% of worldwide food loss and waste happens at the production stage. Again, another 24% throughout handling and 35% at consumption. Besides leading to financial losses and contributing to food insecurity, food wastage also results in massive amounts of carbon footprint. All of this food, which is dumped in the landfills, releases huge quantities of methane, and over 20 years, methane has 86 times the global warming effects of carbon dioxide. I'm sure आपने सोचा होगा कि फूड जॉइंट्स एक्स्ट्रा खाना डोनेट क्यों नहीं करते instead of nonchalantly throwing it out. Crazily enough, it's illegal to feed the homeless in some parts of the world. One time, an old man was fined $500 for feeding someone in the US. Another one of the reasons is that if someone gets sick from eating out of date food, which has been donated to them, they have the right to sue the eatery. Restaurants don't usually allow the staff to take home leftovers because then the staff will purposely start preparing extra food for them to take home later, which I feel is excusable because they're probably not getting paid enough to afford good food. Some places feel that giving away food will hamper their reputation, which is sad because I feel most of us would prefer places that donate leftovers to others. Then there's also some cost involved when it comes to giving food away, especially that of transportation and logistics. A few places have tried offering food at a discount towards the evening. One of my favorite cafes in my hometown did that, and it was the best thing ever. When food gets wasted, all the other resources used to make it, such as water, space, animals, and energy, among others, also get wasted. But there are ways to salvage this. Number 1, restaurants can have multiple size options so customers can decide what quantity of food to order depending upon their appetite. Second, China passed a law that allows eateries to fine people for wasting excessive food. Something like that would really encourage people to finish eating what's on their plates or at least pack the leftovers to take it away. Third, instead of dumping food in landfills, we should start composting food on an individual level as well as on a large scale. Food chains or restaurants could tie up with industrial composters which would help send all the leftovers back to the soil. Next, used oil or spent grease can actually be used to power vehicles. Crazy, isn't it? Imagine with the oil prices rising the way that they are, you could save so much money reusing your old cooking oil to run your car. Lol, please don't try that at home without an expert. We can also start meal prepping in a way where we freeze perishables that we know we won't immediately consume. But for the big stuff to work, we need government policies that offer incentives to restaurants that collaborate with such organizations or at least help them cut the cost of giving away food. But in the meantime, let's all do our bit and spread the word and try to not waste food as much as our resources allow us to do so.